Like I said, my name is Larry Garner. I'm running for Clearfield County Commissioner not because I'm looking for a job. I have 3 jobs. As you read my letter, you've seen that. I want to make a difference. How many of you are sick and tired of watching the television? You see what goes on in the news and you say, that's not right. Who's standing up for me? You get politicians, they'll come in here, they'll tell you, oh, I want to do this for Clearfield County and I want to bring jobs to Clearfield County. You know why we can't get jobs here? We have a thing called the Clearfield County Comprehensive Plan. My neighbor, one of many, wants to build a beauty shop for his daughter, send her to school to be a beautician. Any of you know how much it costs to start a business before you even dig a hole in the ground? 10 grand in Clearfield County. That's before he digs the hole. I've got another friend of mine, has a sawmill, wants to expand it. Well, but first of all, got out of himself. You've got to go ask permission before you can even do it. You've got to go ask the Planning Commission to make sure what you're going to do fulfills what they have as a sustainable environment for where you live. A friend of mine, back 7 years ago when the Marcellus boom was going, he had an opportunity, he's a Bloom Township supervisor, had an opportunity for $500,000 to get a Marcellus well on his property. It went before the Planning Commission, they denied it. 4 years later, they allowed one on the state game lands that borders his farm. That's not right. And we have county commissioners now. I like John, I like Joan. Mark's okay, I have no problem with any of them, except they won't stand up for us, the common people. Somebody has to do it, and I want the opportunity to do it. I'm a truck driver, municipal secretary for a township in a borough. Like I said, I don't need the extra hassle. But nobody is standing up for us. I started to say about the sawmill. A man wants to expand his sawmill. He's not going to put all that money in engineering fees. Matter of fact, he built his house with rough lumber and he convinced the building inspector to turn his back because that's illegal under the Uniform Construction Code. My neighbor, his mother just passed away. They got 83 acres. They wanted to separate 80 acres from the house and 3 acres. 3 times to the Planning Commission and back to Chess Township for approval. They had 5 or 6 big sheets of paper that their engineer had drawn up. I said to Annette, boy, this is a real crock, isn't it? She said it cost us almost $10,000 in engineering fees and surveying and approval back and forth. Because they would do one thing, go to the Planning Commission, they didn't like it, back to the engineer. Or if the Planning Commission said okay, then it goes to the township, the supervisors, they don't care, it's their property, let them do what they want. Said sign off, no questions, no comments. Back to the Planning Commission, oh, something's wrong. So back to the engineers, change that. Then back to the same process again. Who does this land belong to that we have to go through this? I'm a landowner, I got 80 acres. I got a cell tower on my property. You know how hard it was for the people that wanted to put that cell tower in after they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars doing their studies to get approval from the Planning Commission to do that? It's not their land. It doesn't belong to the county. It belongs to us paying the taxes for it. They want to come pay my taxes for me. They can tell me what to do, but until then, tough. I want you, one gentleman here said that all the other commissioner candidates would probably be in. Get any of them to talk to you like this. Oh, I want to bring jobs in. I want to keep our kids from leaving the county. John Soap will tell you the biggest export we got in the county is our youth. They're leaving. There's no jobs. How are you going to bring jobs into Clearfield? Pennsylvania has the highest corporate tax in the nation. Tom Wolf says he wants to lower that. I'll believe it when I see it. That'd be a start. But how are you going to get people to come here? We're educating our kids in school right now to do jobs that don't exist. And you can't teach them to be entrepreneurs because they can't afford the startup cost to start a business. Any of you guys heard what I'm saying, the kind of stuff that's going on? It's ridiculous. I want to be the guy to represent you, the working people. I drive a coal truck. I've been so low, my father was in the septic business. I pump septic tanks. I know what it's like to have to work on a car just to go to work in the morning. I worked on my truck. I was an owner-operator. Run all day, run all week. When I was over the road, come on the weekend, work on it, back out and work again. I don't wear a suit. My card has a picture of a suit on it, but I'd sooner walk around like this. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to the county commissioner's position. I'll wear a jacket when I go in there, but I'm not a suit wearer. But I'm passionate about what I believe in. If we don't, sooner or later, start stepping up and push back against our government, we're just going to keep taking things. I saw that gentleman there. This little badge right here, you can't walk on county property right now. With a badge like this, or if I would have hats to give you guys hats at Garner for commissioner, you'd have to take it off. You have a t-shirt on, you have to turn it inside out. You can't walk on county property. Don't the county commissioners have anything better to worry about than your First Amendment right to walk in the courthouse wearing something? But that's what's going on. And yes, that sounds petty, it's just a little thing. But that's what they're doing. They're taking little bits and pieces from us at a time. I'm standing here pretty big saying I want to give you your property rights back. The county commissioners in 2007 took them from you. It was Mike Lytle, Mark McCracken, and Rex Reed. They signed the Clearfield County Comprehensive Plan and made that our policy in this county. And that's where that come from. One more thing, I don't want to tie up your time. Solid Waste Authority. Clearfield County Solid Waste Authority is going broke. Bill, I forget his name now, he resigned. They voted on that authority to shut it down this June. It was supposed to be broke. County commissioners extended it to June of next year. They cut a job, they took a full-time job, cut it in half, cut some things here and there. Well, if the state's not going to fund something that they demand we have, why do we have to pick up the bill for it? We have companies that can pick up that recycling. We don't need the Solid Waste Authority to do it. Novy's Recycling does it. Mike Bull from Novy's Recycling offered them a $60,000 baler to put down at the jail in Clearfield to help them out for taking cardboard, and they wouldn't take it. Now, that's private business trying to get into county to help them out, and they refuse to do it. All our Clearfield County trash has to go to the landfill up here. It used to be Green Tree. It's owned by Advanced Disposal now. My neighbors, the Hugel family, have been in the garbage business for 60-odd years. They're 40 miles from the Ventondale landfill, but all that garbage in Clearfield County has to be trucked up there. So what he got in trouble with the DEP. If he would take a dumpster, he'd bring a dumpster here maybe, and you guys only fill it half full. When you say we're done with it, you take it. Well, he would take it back to his shop because it costs him money to transport that. Now here it's close to Green Tree, but down there, if this was in southwest Clearfield County, he would take it home, set it off on the ground. Maybe another person would only fill one halfway up. Well, he has the equipment to dump that into the other. He got a heck of a fine for that, operating the transfer station. All the man's trying to do is stay in business, and the county took his right to have the ability to compete with the competitors. Advanced Disposal, they don't need money. They're owned by AIG out of New York. Biggest insurance company in the world, I believe. But yet they got a $500,000 grant to change all their trucks over to natural gas. The Hugel family didn't get that. They can apply for it, but they can't drive the DuBois to fill their trucks every day. They're local in southwest Clearfield. So that's some of the issues. I'm going to step out and let you guys have your meeting. I have some stuff to hand out, and I'll answer anybody's question. I'm open. Anything you want to ask me, I'll tell you.
Anybody have any questions right now?
Yeah, you ride a Harley?
No, I don't, sir.
I'm just curious.
I ride a Suzuki Boulevard.
teasing. Yeah, just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't have $10,000 worth of tools to work on one.
There you go, I am one. I know where you're coming from.
All right, I'll let you guys alone, and like I said, I'll be back after your meeting, and
Okay, very
I'll
good.
talk to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.